What's going on, guys? Mitch here, and today we are taking a look at a Brighton S510 computer. I have not opened this. I wanted to do a quick unboxing with you guys, talk about some of the features, and kind of go over it. So I am going to cut the tape on this bad boy, and we are going to go in and see what we can get up to. So I guess before we go into it here, let's take a look at the box. So nice color presentation on the box, obviously the S model, computer GPS, bike computer, awesome. QR code on the side, I'm assuming that it goes to that Brighton Sport website, nothing too crazy. And then on the back, these are some of the main features, which we'll probably save for another video, but we can kind of just do a skim overview on those today. Climb Challenge 2, that's actually a really big thing in itself, and a feature that a lot of the other computers don't have in certain aspects of it. Quick Status 2.0, turn by turn, on-device rerouting, live track, group ride and chat. That's kind of cool. Obviously the how it's Ant and Lev, Shimano steps, pretty cool. And smart workout and trainer control, which, you know, you think about that as like ERG mode type stuff that you can do kind of on your phone. And then some third-party integrations, Strava, everybody knows that. Relive, kind of getting a little more traction now that Strava is screwing their customers constantly year on year. Ride with GPS, Komoot, also really cool. Training Peaks for a lot of plans and whatnot. And then what is it we got? Brighton Active in the App Store, which is their app. Pretty cool. On the side, nothing too crazy. On the top, nice little logo. So that is a quick overview. Let's get into this. So there's our computer. Obviously, should I roll the dice? Should I unbox and turn it on not knowing if it's charged correctly? Ooh. Nice. So this is, remember, this is just an unboxing. We're taking a look at it. You'll see it in some of the vlogs. USB, oh, it's cool. It's the latest version of the USB 2. Obviously, a lot of people are asking for that. My current Garmin does not have that, which is kind of frustrating. We have lock, unlock on the side, and power, so I'm guessing that's your power button. I just tapped it, not sure if it's going to kick on or not, or if I have to hold it. There we go. Just hold it, powers it on. Oh, it's a color screen too. Kind of like on the box there, color. Nice little loud beep. I'm not going to go through and set this all up currently, but okay, so you download the app, scan that, much like a lot of the others. You go through and pretty simple, actually. Cool. Road ride. Introducing a brand new quick status, customized widgets. Road bike, mountain bike, indoor. So those are kind of the main ones. Navigation. Surprised that it actually comes with a full battery too, 92%. That's kind of cool. We'll get into this. Let's see what else is in the box. A 90-degree... Well, I'm curious why you would do that. A 90-degree power cord. What's wrong with the standard power cord? It's not a big deal, but it's okay. That's fine. Maybe just for laptop charging or whatnot. Or maybe people like to charge it on the bike. Looks like a lot of the Garmin type mounts. I'd be kind of curious to know if they use Garmin mounts. I actually don't know, but I do have my Garmin right beside me. So why don't we try to clip the Garmin into this mount? Or why don't we just compare the backs of these things? That's probably even easier to see. Yeah, looks like a Garmin mount. Well, that's handy dandy. That's a nice little feature, eh? Not complaining on that. Although you'll notice the Garmin is actually ribbed for your pleasure. I joke, obviously, but you can kind of see there's some spots where those are going to be the clicks, so I'm kind of curious if it uses the mounts but doesn't have those rotating like 8th turn clicks. So let's just see how this guy goes in. Lots of rubber bands, not complaining. So let's see if I can even get this to go in. So it's a 90 turn, looks like. So we've got the open tabs on top, if it wants to focus. Open tabs on top, quarter turn on the bottom. Okay, but it just doesn't have the like click click, whereas the Garmin, I believe, will have 2 clicks in between. Let's try the Garmin in this. Will it go in? Well, I guess it's not a Garmin mount. They're just different enough. they don't like to play. They look very similar, but they certainly don't like to play. So I guess it must be a B for a Brighton mount. The more you know, eh? And this is why it's fun doing these unboxings, kind of experiencing this all together. A nice little leash as well comes with it. That's cool. So where would you tether that on? That would typically be probably this spot right here, I'm assuming. So we've got one spot on the bottom. A lot of riders don't do this, and I think that's a really good idea to do and get in the habit of. You wrap the little tether, and then you wrap it to your handlebar or your stem or whatever, so that if it does have a failure, you're not going to worry about losing your device. And these are several $100s. It would be a shame to lose a device over something silly. And then our user manual, Rider S510. Getting started, which is basically what we just discussed. We're going to open it up, turn it on, connect it, pair the app, etc. Lots of different languages. Good reading for the bathroom if you need to. Personally, I'm not going to read that. I think that these devices should be set up pretty simple to be able to kind of just navigate through yourself. Pretty simple. Very similar to kind of a Garmin mentality. I've been told this is very customizable as well. It is not 250 PM. Obviously, I have not paired this. It's actually 620. Oh, there, jumped to 620. So there you go. I don't know what it's pairing to. Maybe my Wi-Fi. Should we go through this step by step? I don't know. So the big thing that I think is going to be cool is it has this Climb Challenge 2.0, which is basically kind of like these, it predicts oncoming and upcoming climbs, and kind of gives you these, it'll tell you the terrain and auto start stops and mark your climbs and whatnot, which is super, super cool. So that's kind of the big one. Obviously, you can pair it to all your settings, your bike computers, sensors. I don't think I'm going to have anything in the house right now connecting. Record settings, altitude, points of interest. That's interesting. Oh, cool. Ooh, restroom. That's a nice little feature. Pair that to know where the upcoming water fill station could be, or a hospital. I've never had points of interest on a bike computer. Route guidance, altitude, recording settings. So pretty standard, I'd say, for most of this stuff, but the main thing being that it's customizable. Let's see this Brighton button. What does that do? Not sure. And then just the configurator. There we go. So I just started a ride, and apparently we are in a nice zone. That's fancy. Cool. Close that. Oh, cool. The screen looks really nice, actually. I'd be curious to know the battery life on it. Apparently it's pretty good. Let's go back. Okay. 8-second, nice little ride of 10 meters. Not sure how we got to 10 meters. We didn't move, but that's okay. The satellites are moving probably. Okay. And no buttons on the bottom that I can tell. Nothing on the top. That touchscreen feels nice and natural, which is good. Okay, well, I'm going to not go into any more of this and try to get back to the menu. Is that how we're going to do it? There we go. There we go. All the things you learn playing with a computer, eh? It's probably easier just to pair it to your phone, get it set up, tethered, whatever you want to do. I'm going to turn it off. I think you just hold it down, same kind of thing. Unlock, touch screen, cool. Not much to it, man. There you go, delete. Cool. All right, well, that's me playing with the Brighton S510 for my first couple minutes, trying to see how it compares to a Garmin. I do dig that also they come with a lot of these features that you normally have to pay for with other companies, a lot of these bands and whatnot, so it's nice to have some options in varying sizes. That's actually surprisingly important. And then some, obviously, adapters for going underneath this guy, some different options for probably bar width, I would kind of assume based on what I'm seeing here. A couple different sizes. So yeah, pretty simple, nothing crazy. You know, I'm told I did some reviews on this one before I actually was sent this computer. full disclosure, and a lot of people really dig the climb feature that it has. That's kind of the main thing people come away with. They're like, oh, that climb feature itself, really cool. Obviously the status menu and whatnot all kind of makes a lot of sense. You can configure it and program it like any of the other computers nowadays. And then obviously the full navigation and voice assist is apparently pretty cool as well. So yeah, a solid computer. I'm excited to go out, try it out on probably the gravel bike. So you'll be seeing a rotation of the Brighton. You'll be seeing some, the Karoo 3, I think it is now, which came with the SRAM Red drivetrain. And then I still got my tried and true Garmin that just doesn't want to die for some reason, which is a great problem to have. So anyway, thanks for checking this out, guys. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your week. And if you have any questions, leave them below. And we'll do more of this kind of stuff. I like these long form videos a lot more than kind of the hyper-focused 2-3-minute videos, because there's going to be people that watch these and want to see the different angles of the computer and how it is in hand and all that stuff comparatively. So I think it's nice to kind of have these little longer videos and experience things unboxing it together. All right, have a good week. Peace, guys.